Hi there, Cancer. Welcome to my channel. My name is Linda, and I would like to thank you for tuning into those energies and influences coming through for your monthly predictive reading for December 2019. Crosswatcher energies are interchangeable, and please only take those portions that resonate with you. Okay, Cancer, off camera I've performed a protective blessing. I've meditated over and shuffled these cards just for you. Your first card, it's the general atmosphere. It's the basis and the issue of the matter. This is the situation. Number 12 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Hanged Man. This could be a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. This is a sacred pursuit. It's a new perspective with attachment, suspension, and a sacrifice. It's self-surrender that leads to higher wisdom. It's surrendering to what is, rather than what you want it to be. In spiritual matters, this is wisdom, prophetic power, a pause in life, suspended decisions. It's self-surrender that leads to the transformation of the personality. Material temptation can be conquered. It's patience and waiting and reviewing. It's clinging to something unfulfilling. You'll need to let go and move on. This is a unique point of view and a sacrifice for a greater good. It's a sacrifice, a release, and acceptance. Can even overcome substance abuse at this time. It's a need to balance out intuition and sensitivity with balance and logic. This is new insight, awareness, and enlightenment. It's releasing a mindset that is no longer useful. You're incubating a great realization. It's the voluntary giving up of something in order to get something of a greater value, and a time of greater understanding. Your life is simply suspended for a time in order to recognize what needs to be changed in the personality in order to embody more light. That's what the nimbus around the man's head represents. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. It can be a challenge. The Seven of Wands, Cancer, fire energy. This is standing your ground. It's having the position of advantage. This is victory through courage and success against opposition. This is someone's Mars in Leo. They have a lion heart and they're defending what matters. It's deep purpose and valor. It's tests, victory, and commencement. It's courage in difficult situations, and you'll beat down all problems. Can be the excitement of conflict, and on the intellectual plane it signifies discussion, wordy strife. And in business negotiations, it's the war of trade and barter and competition. And you are now ready to face challenges, and you will stand your ground and fight for what you believe in, and your determination will overcome all obstacles. This is achieving a new level. The shoe might now be on the other foot. It's taking a stand. The Hanged Man with the Seven of Wands. The time is not right to do battle. This is observing and biding your time. You've been waiting to take action about standing up for yourself. Stubborn behavior will not solve the problem, and when you submit, it will not reflect badly on you. Your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you are aware of. The Three of Swords, Cancer, air energy. This is a difficult realization, a painful separation. It can be a truth. Your hopes might have been higher than your results. It's a flash of understanding. It can be a difficult loss. Represents someone's Saturn in Libra. You feel some separation or severance or being isolated from something you love, and you're feeling this pain of separation. The suffering comes from holding on to the past. It could be loss and sorrow and betrayal, unnecessary sacrifice. It could be the end of a relationship, the loss of trust due to a betrayal or rejection, or losing your job. It's the end of some sort of ailment through surgery, or letting go of a way of thinking that is no longer useful. It's not an easy loss, but the release will make room for further growth and maturity. Pain is a strong motivator to change, and this is something you can fix, and then you will grow. This can be a third party involved. It can be depression and longing, separation through distance. It can be quarrels and upsets and divided opinions. You may have suffered a disagreement with someone, but the end of the disagreement is near, and relief after the tension or argument is at hand. This is cutting to the heart of the matter, and forgiving and forgetting. The Hanged Man with the Three of Swords, this is a sacrifice that is a hurtful process. Your fourth card, this is the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the resolution. And this can be a surprise being in the future position. This is a good card, Cancer. The Six of Wands, fire energy. It's victory and accolades and receiving pats on the back. It's other people looking to you for guidance. It's acting mature and responsible, and others respond to you in a positive way. This can represent someone's Jupiter in Leo. This is having met all the challenges to your position or work or reputation, and you come out with flying colors. Victory is at hand. You've overcome the opposition. This is success in love life and being adored by your partner. This is praise and recognition and a promotion. It's progress. You've worked hard and you deserve these pats on the back. But beware of pride. This can be good news. It's recognition. You might be a role model. It's okay to take pride in your ability to lead and inspire others. You've worked hard and you deserve this recognition, but try to receive the acclaim and admiration graciously. Remember to give gratitude to all those that supported you to get there, because others do look to you for guidance. This is working on projects that bring recognition. It's being popular and coming out on top, and being very fortunate. It's feeling very good about yourself and being a winner. The Hanged Man with the Six of Wands, this represents less is more. Patience and passivity leads to success. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others yet, but you are consciously aware of this. King of Pentacles, Cancer, Earth energy, could be a person, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This represents security. This can be a benefactor. It's can be an investor or a boss, someone that feels they could profit from you sometime in the future. They're slow moving, they're dependable, and they're solid, and they're kind to others and animals. This is a materially oriented way of life with a lot of ambition. Could be you or someone around you aspires to great wealth. This is someone that loves money and riches, and they're happy to collect as much as possible, and they're very clever in business matters, like a financial wizard, and they're not corrupt. They earn money through hard and patient effort, not through unworthy or dishonest business dealings. He's generous with what he has, and he shares gladly. So the lesson is to be content with what you have, and express your needs and undertake what is necessary for their fulfillment. This is something tangible as completing. It's the fulfillment of desires, and it's the power to manifest. This is someone that treats his queen like a queen, and he will battle to defend his kingdom. You could be attracting wealth, enjoying retirement, giving to charity, indulging in the finer things of life, and maintaining a profitable business. The Hanged Man with the King of Pentacles. Holding on may be costing you, and accepting the way things are rather than the way you want it. And the Seven of Wands with the Three of Swords, this can represent getting hurt easily, or being unable to defend or protect your boundaries properly. The Seven of Wands with the Six of Wands can represent success in management, teaching, or politics. It's success at defending your standpoint. The Seven of Wands with the King of Pentacles represents protecting your business. And the Six of Wands with the King of Pentacles represents this as a person thinks very highly of you. Here's your advice from the Oracle deck. Earth Magic by Stephen Farmer. Cancer, you've got Lotus Flower, which represents unfoldment. Lotus flower. The lotus flower sits upon one of its leaves, having risen to the surface as the sun, held in the hand of God, invites it upward to the light. This unique plant is rooted in the mud and muck at the bottom of a body of water, its stem reaching up to the surface where the leaves rest quietly. At night the flower closes and sinks below the surface, only to rise with the daylight and once again gradually unfold its petals, its stem extending above the water 3 feet or more. What we learn from this amazing plant is how our own spiritual path unfolds and opens to the light, then at times gently folds in on itself for a proper rest when the daylight fades. This period is just as necessary as the growth, for it allows the plant to integrate what is gained in nourishment during the day. It also just as important that it is rooted, and it is yet another miracle of nature that something so exquisitely beautiful is formed from the mud and the silt at the water's bottom. Cancer, your spiritual unfoldment is occurring at all times, whether or not you're aware of it. It is inevitable as long as you put your trust in the hands of the Creator, the one who holds the light. Like the lotus, your soul is always reaching for the light to fulfill its karmic destiny, but even in that process, there are periods of darkness and times to rest. It is a natural cycle, one that cannot truly be coerced or halted. It has an innate rhythm of its own, one that is unique to the being that is you. You do not need to strive or be driven by spiritual ambition. It does no good to try to force growth upon yourself or others for that matter. Allowing is the key here. Allow the place in you that naturally wants to follow the light to do so while recognizing that even when you have complete faith, you will face challenges and occasionally suffering. Your steady faith and love will guide you on your journey of returning to the light. Thanks, you guys, Cancer. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up. And please subscribe or even say hi. Now remember, what goes around comes around. So I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.